Hello everybody, welcome back. Jiu-Jitsu 2000 here today. I'm back and I have an interesting video for you today. But before I talk about what's the meat and potatoes of this video, I'm going to ask you a simple question. And that question is, what do you guys think I'm doing right now while you're watching this video? And the answer to that question is, I'm probably going through all the comments and all the kind words and all the love and all the support and all the video responses that you guys gave me for my two 30,000 subscriber contest giveaways. I did a 10-piece survival kit and I did a mystery box. So that's probably what I'm doing right now. And I thought that it would be a good idea to shoot this video for you guys today to give you something so that you don't have to wait too long until I can get those results videos up. So to answer your question, what is the meat and potatoes of this video today? Well, it's the 20 questions that I asked for you guys to answer. And a lot of you answered those 20 questions in your entries, and some of you didn't. Some of you answered them in your VR, but in either case, I felt like it would be cool if I answered those same questions so you guys could get my take on things and learn a little bit more about me. So question number 1. What size t-shirt do you wear? I wear an extra large t-shirt. Question number 2. I have over 500 videos on my channel. Which one is your favorite? That's a hard one for me because I didn't get to just see the videos. I got to live the videos. So I got to go out, drive out there. I got to pack the gear in. I got to, carry the camera gear and set up angles for cameras and tripods, and so I think I experience it on a different level than you guys do. And I'm not saying that to talk down or anything like that. I don't mean anything negative by it. I'm just saying, so I'm more invested in these videos. So I would have to say that most likely my favorite video would probably be something where I was out hiking or backpacking or camping or maybe rappelling or rock climbing, something to that effect. Now, I do love doing the reloading videos, and unfortunately all my reloading gear is in storage right now, and when I get into a place again where I can set up, I'll do more reloading videos. Now, question number 3, was that the video that made you subscribe? Well, that doesn't really apply to me. So question number 4, if you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? Well, that's an interesting question. That's one of my favorite questions, actually, because I love the outdoors and I love nature and I love animals and I love things like that, and I love being able to see all the seasons. So I don't know, maybe Alaska, maybe Montana, Wyoming, I don't know. Hawaii, I love Hawaii. That'd be cool. Question number 5, if you could be any wild animal, which one would you choose? Which one would you be? I don't know. I think if I was going to be a wild animal, I'd probably be a wolf. Probably a wolf, because they seem very kind of skittish around people a little bit. I'm a little bit like that in person. I don't really get, I'm not like crazy shy, but when I get around people, let me just throw it out there for what it is. I don't trust people. People are mean. So I'd be a wolf. Question number 6. What makes you smile? What makes me smile is a couple of things. Several things, honestly. When I see someone that I love happy or doing well, that makes me happy. So my daughter, the woman in my life, my mother, when I see them happy, it makes me happy. Second part to that question is when I see a comment come in on one of my videos where I really truly help someone. That makes me smile, to see someone appreciate my hard work. Because when I go out and I shoot these videos, it's not just as simple as taking my phone and filming. Sometimes it's camera gear and hiking in and driving to a location, and there's a lot behind the scenes, video editing when I get home. And when someone, even if it's just like, hey dude, thanks, I really enjoyed that video, it makes me happy to know, because this guy put some effort, or gal, they put some effort into taking the time to sign into their account and leave a comment. It just makes me happy. But question number 7, what type of music do you like? Music. I like all kinds of music, folks. I like rock and roll. I like heavy metal. I don't like that screaming stuff, but I do like a good guitar. I like a good acoustic guitar. I like country music. I like classic rock. I like reggae. I like techno. It depends on what kind of mood I'm in. I like Boyz II Men kind of stuff. I like, love songs and stuff. I like oldies and classics and, music. Creedence Clearwater, Bob Seger, Led Zeppelin, Jimi Hendrix. I could sit here and name music all day long. I love music. There's times where I'll be in the mood to listen to Yanni or Kenny G. There's times I'll listen to Boyz II Men. There's times I'll listen to Eminem. Although rap is not my favorite, I do like the beats and I like the sound, but some rap music I don't like what they're talking about. I do like good Christian music. So yeah, I like all kinds of music. I guess the only one that I'm really against is that screaming stuff. If they could just play the guitar, I could jam out to that. A couple of my favorites of all music, a couple of my favorites is I like Zakk Wylde in Black Label Society. I love their music. I like Jack Johnson. He's acoustic guitar, real relaxed. I like Metallica, the old garage days, Ride the Lightning, Justice for All, Master of Puppets. I like all that stuff. The old Def Leppard, Hysteria album. I like Boyz II Men. So that's enough about music, I guess. Question number 8, have you ever been in a real life survival situation? Yes, I have, and I'm going to choose not to talk about those times. Question number 9, your favorite quote. My favorite quote, I have a couple of them that I'd like to share with you. First one is something that the Navy SEALs say, and that is, the only easy day was yesterday. Now, let me make this clear. I was never a Navy SEAL. I'm just a big fan of them, and I have some friends that are. So, myself, I was not a Navy SEAL. Now, another quote that I really like is by Hickson Gracie. He was a jiu-jitsu practitioner that I look up to from the Gracie family. And his quote was, if size mattered, the elephant would be the king of the jungle. I really like that. Now, question number 10, your favorite season or holiday. I like the whole Thanksgiving all the way to Christmas time. I like that season and those holidays, Thanksgiving and Christmas. I love getting together with family and friends and eating all that food and gaining 20 pounds and seeing people that I haven't seen in a couple of years. I love that time. Question number 11, is there anyone who inspires you? Absolutely. My mother. My mom is my world. I grew up with a dad that skipped out on us, and my brother died, and it was just her and me, and she's been the best person in my life. She's inspired me to do a lot of things. There for a time in my life I had a little bit of violent streak in me, like a temper, and she's been there through that. There was times when I had good times and bad times in my life, and she was always there no matter what. And that's the kind of parent that I try to be for my daughter. It's just her and me. So yeah, my mom inspires me big time. That woman is amazing. Question number 12, cats or dogs? Well, I've had both, but I prefer dogs. Cats are cool though, because you don't have to. Dogs, they take a lot more. If you go somewhere, they look at you because they want to go, and they They beg for food all the time. And cats, I think, are a lot more self-contained. You can leave a litter box out and a little bit of food and go for a couple of days, and you come back and they went in the litter box and they ate all the food. So cats, I think, are a lot easier. Dogs are high maintenance, in my opinion. Question 13, what is your dream vacation location? Well, I did that last year. I went to Hawaii. That was awesome. I loved it. The people are so happy. You turn on the radio and the music, the tone on the radio that is so relaxed. Like, they're just like so chill. Those people, and that's how my personality is. I'm pretty laid back. I would love to go back to Hawaii. We snorkeled at Hanauma Bay, and man, it was awesome. I felt like I was in an aquarium. There was so many fish. It was cool. And I have my GoPro with me, so there is footage that'll be coming. Now, question number 14, what is your favorite food or type of food? Mexican food is my favorite. I work as an engineer on the train. That means I drive trains, and I go to Belen, New Mexico, and they have the best green chili, in my opinion, in the world. I mean, the food there, the Southwest food is just amazing. Everything, you go to any restaurant in Albuquerque, New Mexico, or Belen, and they're going to ask you red or green. I like it. Mexican food, by far my favorite. Green chili is my favorite. I'm not so much into red chili. I'm a green chili guy. And I'm not talking about chili as in meat and beans and stuff. I'm talking about chili as in bell pepper looking chilies. You know, green chili that's hatch chili. That's my favorite food. Question number 15. And I like sopapillas with honey, and man, I could sit here and talk about Mexican food all day. And Miss Jiu-Jitsu 2000 is Mexican too, so she makes tamales. Her mom makes the best tortillas I've ever ate. So yeah, I'm spoiled. Question number 15. Have you ever studied the martial arts? Yes, I have. I've done a lot of martial arts in my life. Okay, question number 16. What is your biggest fear? Man, I'm not really afraid of a lot of things. And some of the things I'm afraid of, you're going to laugh. Giving blood and taking that needle, I don't like needles. That scares me. Not like scared like I'm going to be a pansy, but I get like real uncomfortable about it. And I got sick one time, and I went to the doctor, and they were testing me for symptoms of a stroke, because I had like tingling in my lips and my hand like went numb and stuff. So they were testing me for stroke symptoms, and they couldn't find anything. So the doctor, this was in Flagstaff, and so the doctor said, hey man, we can do a lumbar puncture, which is a needle like this going into your spine. And he's explaining this to me. He's like, well, we'll just stick that needle in your spine, and we'll pull some spinal fluid out, and we'll check it and see if you have any infection in your neurological system. And I'm like, dude, you said a needle, like a big needle like that? Anyway, to make the long story short, I went ahead and did the procedure, and I was scared to death. I was laid on the bed like a baby. I was in a fetal position. So yeah, needles are my biggest fear. And also losing my family members, you know, people that I love, that would suck. You know, if my daughter passed away, or my girlfriend, or my mom, or stepdad, or something like that, that'd be hard on me, because I get attached to people. But I do, I'm good at letting go. You know, I believe things are in God's hands, and when it's a person's time or an animal's time, I think that there's no dispute, you know, with it. You have to accept it. They're gone. And so I'm very accepting of death, but it does scare me to lose someone I love. Number 17, what are you most passionate about? I think I'm most passionate about being a good person and trying to live my life in godly, you know, pleasant in God's eyes. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, and you know, I've asked for forgiveness a lot, and I've done some good things and some bad things, and I'm passionate about living right with God. And some people out there that are watching the videos, they don't believe in God. And that's fine. I'm not sitting here trying to push it on you. I'm just saying I believe in God, and I'm trying to live my life pleasing in His sight. I want to go to heaven someday. Number 18, what is your happiest memory? Wow, that's a hard question for me to answer, because I've had so many good memories in my life. The birth of my daughter was a big one. The day I got married was a big one. Just some of the things that my mom, camping and stuff as a kid with her, out in the woods and backpacking and, going on vacation. I have a lot of happy memories. Question number 19, is crying a weakness or a strength? In my opinion, crying is a huge strength, because you're vulnerable. You're giving that person your vulnerability. You're saying, here I am, this is me, and I'm weak right now. Take me and handle me fragile right now. Because I think crying is a big, big strength. I don't think it takes... I never look at crying as a weakness. Unless they're just crying like a baby, about stupid stuff. Then yeah, get over it, dude. Quit your damn crying. But that would be a weakness. But to cry about something that you're passionate about, maybe the loss of a loved one, or something happened, or I think it's a strength. Now the last question, number 20, is there any life lessons that you've learned the hard way? Yes, there is. And that was, people aren't who you think they are until you really get to know them. My ex-wife. It's a hard question for me to talk about, because I'm trying to not knock her in the dirt. But she wasn't the person I thought that I married. And I got to the point where enough was enough, and I said, you know what, let's call it quits. I filed papers, and this was, and it's not like I just gave up. I begged her to come back for 6 months, begged her to get help. She didn't want to. I guess what I'm saying is, the life lesson I learned, again, you don't know who people are until you really, really know them. I don't think when you meet people that you truly meet that person. I think you're meeting a representative of that person. Because for a person to really let out who they truly are, sometimes that takes time. My divorce was almost 5 years ago. And I've been dating Miss Jiu-Jitsu 2000 for almost 4 years. And she farts in front of me and all kinds of stuff. So I think I'm to the point where I kind of know her. And she wouldn't like me saying that, on the camera, and this video is going out worldwide, but that's the truth. We have a great relationship, and she has been consistent in who she is. She hasn't, it's not like, I've always been like kind of waiting for the surprise to, when am I really going to see who she really is? And here we are 4 years later, and she's still the person I met. She's been an amazing part in my life. So yeah, life lessons learned the hard way is people sometimes aren't who you really think they are. So yeah, I could sit here and talk on and on and on about it, but I want to make one thing clear about my divorce. That was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, because I don't believe in quitting, and I don't believe in, going against the vows. I believe every word that I said, and that was probably the hardest thing I've ever done in my life was filing those papers. And there was a lot of reasons behind it, and I'm not going to sit here and elaborate on that too much. But I look back now, and I still think that I did the right thing. And I wish her well. I still do. She hates me with a passion. And to be clear, I didn't really do anything wrong. But sometimes people have issues and problems and they don't want to change. And I was begging her and begging her and begging her, and she didn't want to change, and told her I wasn't going to live like that. So yeah, people aren't, you can't judge a book by its cover. Sometimes you'll see someone and you'll think one thing and they'll turn out to be the best person you ever met. So don't judge a book by their cover, because there are some good people out there. So folks, I want to say thank you for joining me today on this 20 question and answer thing. I had fun doing it. Some of the questions got a bit personal, but my apology for that. I hope you enjoyed learning and listening to these questions and answers, and maybe you learned a little bit more about me as a person. These are true answers that I'm giving you. So thank you again for watching. I hope you got some good, useful information out of this video. Please feel free to leave your comments down below, and stay tuned because the results video will be coming soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Have a beautiful day, everybody.